Boom, day one. I sit down like,
Let's make a game.
first step, code. I open a C# script. So does this thing come with an instruction manual or something? I see void start and void update. And I'm like, what? What does that mean? I better avoid this for now. Kill me. I type one line of code. I don't know what that is. And it's like null reference exception.
Oh, hell no, man. What the fuck?
And it's at this point I realized there's levels to this shit. I watched a tutorial and the dude starts talking about variables, functions, inheritance, polymorphism. Oh, no, wait, that's the wrong video. So before I try to code, I need to learn how to code. So I watched a 4-hour video from Code Monkey, and I'm gonna be honest, by the end I was tweaking out. I felt like I aged 6 years, my back hurt, I was hungry, sweaty. Okay bro, that's enough, we don't need the details. There's another tutorial he made after this. It makes a game in Unity with complete step-by-step instructions, so maybe I can just follow. Oh my god, it's 12 hours. I'm not watching all that. That's all I did for day one. I know how to code.
Good morning.
Day 2, and today I'm gonna show Unity who's the bigger man. I booted up this set that Unity gives us and decided that this robot was whack, so I imported a bean and tried moving everything to him. Yeah, that went as well as you think it went. But hey, at least he moves. That gives me some points, right? I messed around a bit and walked, and then decided to make my own project from scratch. As any aspiring game dev would, I made a bean and gave it shades. Yup. The drip was immediate, and in fact he was so cool that I recorded 50 seconds of me just staring at the bean. No, that's not a joke. Why the fuck did I do that? Now the most important part of any game is a level. You kinda need it to play the game.
Wow.
Nah, you know what, I'm done. Get your ass over here. So I watched a tutorial and made hills, added grass and some flowers. I can feel it coming together already. I can feel my AAA budget. Oh yeah, also I added in movement so he can walk around, jump, crouch. Very cool stuff. Oh no, day 3. I actually have to code and stuff. Oh my god, someone save me. So after getting my head blown up by my friend telling me to write clean code, I decided to add grappling to my game so I can pretend to be Spider-Man. Because I'm too broke to buy a PS5, except I wasn't bit by a radioactive spider, and I'm a bean, and the game looks like Anyway, I zoned out while coding, and wow, it works fine now, no problem. Help me! Whoa, just ignore the hanging arm, he's a psychic too.
Hey yo, what the fuck?
Now the bean can slingshot across the map like Spider-Man from the second Spider-Man movie. Except I don't have a crosshair, so I just look like a lunatic until I can hit the box. So boom, crosshair. Now that solves our issue. Also, the shades I gave the bean weren't working properly in the scene view. Fire, heat. In play mode, they look like budget headphones that are bigger than my head. Definitely decreased his aura tenfold. Piccolo would not be proud. Oh no, Piccolo dead. Now, I don't know why I wanted to try this next, but I said if my bean can grapple, he'd also run on walls, because I like Titanfall too. I started with basic raycast to check for nearby walls. Now you might be asking, what's a raycast? A raycast in Unity is like saying, hey,
Shut your stupid.
alright, day 4. I wanted to add some weapons to my game, but there's one problem. I don't know how to make 3D models. So I did what anyone would do.
Hey bro, hey, what's up? So can you like make a 3D model of a katana? I need it. Okay, thanks.
Boom, you have the katana now. My friend took over and attached it to the bean, and now he looks like he's trying to politely hand it to someone like, here sir, here's your sword. I had the brilliant idea of adding ledge grabbing, because let's be real, every game is instantly better when you can ledge grab like Spider-Man. So I watched a 12-minute tutorial at 1.75x speed, absorbed 0 of the information, and started writing code like I'm possessed. It kinda worked until it didn't, because the second I got ledge grabbing to work, my wall running broke. Like broke. I go to a wall and it rejects me like I'm Brock from Pokemon. Hey yo! I have no idea how these systems are even connected. I swear I didn't touch the wall running script. You gotta believe me, bro. I tried to fix it and spent 45 minutes watching my bean violently slap a wall, slide down, and then fly into the wood. Eventually I gave up on fixing wall running because if there's one thing I learned today, is that every time I add a new mechanic, something else explodes. So I did what any rational, normal person would do. I deleted it. And then after 4 hours, I found out wall running stopped working because I made a separate layer for the walls. Yep, that was the issue, and oh my god, I'm losing it. Subscribe to end my misery. I woke up on day 5 and chose violence. Not in real life.
911. Officer, right there.
Because today was enemy AI day. Because if I'm gonna have a game where I can kill people, I also need to have people to kill. Smart, I know. At this point, I don't have an enemy model, so the enemy is just a cube.
What the hell?
Good enough, right? I coded the enemy following mechanic after watching a tutorial, and boom, he follows you like a pet. I wanted to add projectiles to him, but I didn't have any projectile models, and because I was feeling lazy, I gave him the katana model. It was the stupid idea because it just spawns in and then despawns, and there's like 50 katanas all over the floor. Next, I added in a health system for the enemy so that he takes damage. Then after he takes a certain amount of damage, he goes kaboom. But I forgot one thing, I can't attack the cube, and he just stares into my soul, and I get attacked by an immortal cube with infinite swords. The code basically works by sending out a ring. Okay, shut up, nerd! Shut up, code is for nerds, I don't want to hear any of that. Alright, so now to kill him, I need to code in an animation and attacking to the game. Can't be that hard, right? Oh my god, I could not have been more wrong. It started out simple. I watched a few YouTube videos, ate some snacks, and then added in the animations. They look bad, but hey, I'm learning. We'll get better at it. I put it on the katana and press play, and then I see the horror. What is this? How does this happen? He really wants to smell that katana, I guess. I mess around with it again. Nope, nothing. Nothing plays. No animation, no damage, no hit, no nothing, no debug even. I am now getting chased around by a cube while holding a katana that does nothing. And then I found my second worst enemy right after not having stuff work. Animation. So I just left it. I tried adding an inventory system beforehand, a pull-out animation for the katana and everything, but I deleted it halfway because, I don't know, I just deleted it. Yeah, I forgot why I deleted it. And that's it for day 5. Tune in on day 6 where I do something. So after the disappointment of day 4 and day 5 and day 3, I wanted to do no coding. I legit started to despise that shit. 3 days of trying to code something and it just either is half-assed or just doesn't work and I have to delete it. So I decided to make the level more interesting, if you can even call this a level. Just 3 walls and 2 floors. So I downloaded a plugin called real-time CSG and got to work. There's not anything interesting that happens. I mean, it's literally just drag and then it makes a wall. So I had no... Why can't I walk on these stairs? Okay, we can have cubes instead. The level's good, it's cool. I just haven't added something for grappling, which I plan to add later. Didn't do a lot, so we can quickly go to the last day. Alright, day 7, the last day, and for today I want to add in a simple UI and make it so that the player can actually take damage, because right now only the enemy can take damage. If I can actually make him somehow take damage. So for that, I would need to have an HP bar, and because I'm a good member of society, I opened up Photoshop and got to work. I know, because of the super epic thumbnails the videos have, you guys probably think I'm a pro at Photoshop. I know. Don't need to tell me. So after watching a tutorial, I made this super sexy health bar.
What is that?
Alright, let's go check if it works. But where's my katana going? Why is it running away? Okay, think I fixed it. It should work now. Where is it going? Did it disappear? Hello, katana, where'd it go? Okay, now okay. And after some code, we have a working health bar that lets us take damage. But I take damage every time I jump instead of getting hit by the enemy because I don't have an enemy hit mechanic. Anyway, that's all I did. Until I decided to add in post-processing for the thumbnail, and that somehow broke the camera and the game doesn't work anymore. Yeah, fuck Unity.